Hello everyone. In this video I will be talking about Graal Classic's complete full story. From the very beginning to where we are today. If you like this video then be sure to leave a like. Okay, let's begin. Graal Classic's backstory. Graal originally first started in 1992 with the name Zelda Online, as its very first test run from 1992 to 1993 on the PC as they opened it to public gaming. Soon they shut down that server and made a new one in 1994 as its continued test run for PC and temporary release from 1994 to 1997 it became a success. But then they shut down the server once again to make the release. So a new server was made in 1998 as its official release as Zelda Online from 1998 to 2008 strictly for PC. Shortly afterwards they changed the name to Graal Classic in the early 2000s. Later they stopped the server as a whole, to make a better server in 2009, as its first mobile and PC release as well as its first and official release as Graal Online Classic. 2009 was their biggest improvement and success as it came out to be the most social and played server of all time, and the server has been running ever since. The current server, 2009. This server came out in the late 2009, as strictly for mobiles only, as a way to introduce mobiles for the first time. 2009 was a great way to start off the server, as mobiles get used to the game. Overall 2009 didn't have anything as it was just a basic way to start off the server. 2010. 2010 is when the PC gaming returned, as well as the continued use of mobiles. 2010 also introduced morphs, mounts, hats, and limited time shops, and Easter, Halloween, Christmas, and Valentine's Day were also introduced in 2010. 2011. 2011 introduced VIP, as the first few VIPs were morphs. It wasn't until later in the year as when the first VIP mounts were introduced. The Owl, for September, and the Gargoyle, for October. Items were cheap. And 2011 also had its first hovering mount, early in the year. 2012. 2012 is when they introduced the first two-person mounts in Yorktown. Two-person mounts were a great addition to the game, as they gave you an option to carry a friend. And things were also starting to change around the game, as Revolution moved to the new Yorktown. 2012 was the final large year where everything amazing was happening as a last chance to enjoy it as you can, and Halloween looked different in 2012 than it did in 2011. That shows improvement. 2013. When 2013 started things got a bit cartoony with the graphics, and now the server stays the same, and nothing changes, and people think Graal has died. Also the items got more expensive in 2013 than they used to be before. But for its first cartoony style graphics the items were actually pretty good. 2013 does have a small fortune of it, that still resembles the 3D, such as the Halloween pumpkins, or the two-person spider mount, at Club Crypt. 2014. Moving on to 2014 as its second year of cartoony graphics, but it still had that small fortune of being 3D. 2014 is where it started to feel as if you've seen the exact same Nexuses and Revolutions as before. And there was not a single hovering mount, which was a huge disappointment, but overall 2014 was a good year if you're looking for okay items. 2015. In 2015 the 3D was completely gone. And items started getting extremely expensive. And hovering mounts became common. Halloween was terrible, and Club Crypt was the worst. 2015 was one of the laziest slacking years I've ever seen, with stupid items and one of the worst year by far. Now 2016. 2016 had a great flamingo mount for Valentine's Day. The Deadwood Cape also reopened after so many years. There was also a cool griffin morph in Club Crypt. And they had a new version of the broom mount from 2012. Overall 2016 was awesome, and it was one of the exciting years for me. 2017. In 2017, Revolution started opening repeatedly, and reselling items and mounts from the past years. Nexus also started opening once a year. Apart from Revolution becoming a common and good-for-nothing shop, 2017 was an okay year. 2018 didn't have anything that I was super excited about. It did have an April Fool's bunny mount for Easter, and a New Year's gadget mount. Probably the only other good thing was the two-person paintbrush mount from Nexus. 2019 had a dino mount in Nexus, which was cool enough to purchase. Club Crypt also had an interesting looking beast mount which had animated flames with different colors. 2020 had an awesome New Year's mount, which was a nice addition to the year, as it was very unique. 2020 also had a glitch horse mount, but Nexus was a huge disappointment though. Overall 2020 was unexpected but good. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Leave a like. And thanks.